not so much running, like I'm not too attached to any specific category. I just know that there are scripts that I want to make, and there's stories we want to tell that maybe the Hollywood doesn't give a fuck about, because Hollywood's all about, hey, look here, don't look there. You know, they're actually about the deception. You know, they're the Decepticon reptilians, right? So we want to be like, peace, we want to do our own shit. So and actually, a great place to start is, think about it. If AI is like, oh, it's going to do, like, take our jobs, take our jobs. No, AI is not going to take your jobs, okay? It will make things actually amazing. Here's how it will happen. We will, now that we understand that humans make art, that it matters who made it, because it's like, if you can't relate with a robot, because okay, cool, it's a pretty thing, but if the thing didn't go to school, if the thing didn't grow up with parents, if the thing didn't have anything you can relate with, like, let's say if you're an orphan, you're gonna relate with somebody who has parents. You'll be like, wait, whoa, father figures, mother figures, everybody who talks to you who has a parent you're gonna be looking at them totally differently than anyone could even imagine. So when you look at AI shit, it has no parents. So it's like, I mean, it had no struggle at all growing up, okay? It had, so, like, emotionally being inspired, it has none of that, okay? It has no emotional inspiration, okay? It has no educational kind of background. It has no, survival instinct, right? None of this. So what, it's just a pretty thing. It's just a pretty little picture. Cool. So, okay, now that we're over that, right? Now that humans at the base level, mainstream level, are now actually curious, who made that? The level of art, the generic public, their art intelligence went up with AI. Not just because they could prompt some shit, but now they understand that, holy shit, humans make art. And there's like an art history, you know, because most people, if they didn't go to art school, they don't know. They just think somebody pooped one day and, oh shit, there's Da Vinci, you know. So, but he probably was like, you know, making like some kind of like, you know, craft things, like maybe carving wood, like spoons or something, when he was like 3 or 4, just to feed himself. And that's how it starts. You know, he starts through like just, you know, being good at surviving, you know, and just being part of the team. And then when the you know, the main person dies, the janitor takes over because he was there the whole time. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll get it sooner or later. So basically, I learned a lot, and I'm happy to chat with people, and I think also I've met people that are like within, not just nothing to do with American High and the circle of people there, just in town, people who actually had never nothing to do with American High, but they seem like they would replace like maybe 3, again, I'm not trying to fuck up American High shit, I'm trying to say that I'm trying to collaborate actually, that like basically like people wearing multiple hats, because again, in the union you're supposed to only do your own thing, right? So but as like, for example, there's something fishy, not fishy, but something weird, and like this is where the multi-trillion $1 million Hollywood kind of concept comes from, the money, right? If an actor, okay, they're using their face, they sell their face, okay, they're like, okay, cool, here's a face, we're gonna put it on this movie, cool, it's gonna bring $5 million, okay, great. So that means when the actor comes, he gets like, what, 80% of the budget, right? So then, the whole fucking schedule gets shifted around this actor because their face is gonna sell the ticket. But then they have a stunt person, and then they're gonna lip sync, because they're just a face. I don't like that. I don't, you like that? I don't like that. I mean, if it's playing in the background, I mean, I don't really watch stuff like, you know, I might watch stuff for some philosophical concept stuff, but at this time I don't have time to do that stuff right now. So, you know, so I'm thinking this, musicians play themselves. Musicians are themselves. They don't put on a mask. Musicians are the original, genuine actress, okay? There's an archetype, the musician, archetype, actress, role, person. Hollywood stole this. They're like, oh, look at these musicians. Let's copy this and then sell it. Let's extort this shit and sell it. That's what they did. So, but the original people are musicians. Like, you can give them a costume and they'll be like, thanks, cool. And they'll do their set with the costume on. But their material's theirs. I mean, they do what they do because that's who they are. And the beautiful part is, they also wear multiple hats, because ask a musician, like find a musician, your favorite musician or local friend, be like, what other things do? You won't be surprised to find out they might be a carpenter, they might be like maybe a chef, they might have multiple other skills, right? So, and this is really, really powerful, because when this is why I need a lawyer to tell me, can you define what is a movie, you know? Because I feel like, you know, people are concerned about, like, what is a woman, or what is this? Like, there's a lot of questions being asked. But I want to know, what is a movie, and why do I want to define a movie? Because I want the 30% tax back, right? I want the tax back when I'm done with the movie, when I pay off my people, right? That I pay, right? But what if I'm like, I don't want to do this? What if it's just project, etc., patera, cathedra, or something, like some random fucking thing, glitch mob thing, right? But at the same time, should I expect that getting that back?